I mean, I'm going to go inside. Hopefully, maybe dinner's ready by now or something. And I go inside and the plates are all on the counter. And I'm like, what? And I go to my wife. I said, did you guys already eat? She goes, yeah. I'm like, oh, why didn't you come out and say, hey, dinner's ready? She goes, oh, I thought you'd be in any minute. I said, yeah. But when I didn't come in a minute, you don't think you could pop your head out and say, hey, we're going to eat. You want to come in and eat? And she's like, oh. I was like, you could have even texted me. You could have even texted me instead of walking the 10 feet to the door. You could have texted me and said, hey, you coming inside for dinner? Instead, you guys had dinner without me? She's like, yeah, I just thought, oh, he'll be in a minute. And then a couple minutes, you weren't there. So I was like, oh, he'll be in another minute. And next thing you know, we were done eating dinner.
Is that what led to Tiff's treats? Or you said Tiff?
That was a tiff.
Yeah.
A little fight.
Yeah, so I ordered Tiff's treats, Ray.
Well, why would I order Tiff's treats? She's the one that didn't tell me damn dinner was ready.
I side with your wife.
How?
I have real life examples.
Go for it.
Baser does Uber Eats. She knows exactly when it's going to be delivered and when it comes, and she says, hey, Uber Eats is here. I go get Uber Eats once a month, guys. We don't do it regularly. Every week.
In this economy?
I know.
Rich.
We get it, and I put it on the table, and I'll just start eating, and sometimes she's under the assumption that I'm going to bring it to her in bed. I just, the food's there, so come out and get it.
Yeah.
Or what if I just go get the pizza? So there's like about a 2-minute thing where it says it's coming down our driveway, and when I start eating, I'll just go get it, put it on the table, and start eating. Do I need to go into the bedroom and say, hey, do you want me to bring the food to you? I'll just start eating. I'm with your wife. You don't need to know. You knew around when the meal was going to be made.
Did I?
My wife knows when the Uber is going to come into the table.
I get that. Uber Eats is a set time.
See, guys, here's this thing.
Uber Eats for you rich people.
Well, because my wife can't hear the door because for whatever reason, we had a 200 square feet that I didn't plan on having, so she actually can't hear the door shut. So she doesn't know the food is on the table. Is it my job to say, dinner's here, when she knows the roundabout time that food is going to be put on the table from when I went and got it from the Uber Eats?
Now that I understand.
I just sit down and start eating, just like your wife. We're hungry.
I'm going to agree with you on your side. But mine is not an Uber Eats situation where there's a set time when on an app it tells you when they're going to be at your freaking door. This is my wife is in the kitchen making some dinner and she's going to put it on plates and we're going to eat. And if she doesn't tell me it's ready, I would never. So I'm just supposed to stand there and just watch her until it's ready? No. Say, hey, dinner's ready. And I said, you usually come outside and say, hey, dinner's ready. And she goes, yeah, but you're usually outside with the kids. Kids weren't out there. So I'm supposed to just magically know it's ready?
It's the same. It's you and Baser are the same. Y'all should date. You guys need to then check on the meal. Is she
interested?
I don't know. It's not mine and your wife. Me and your wife are in the same boat on this one. It's not our job to notify you of the meal that you already know is about to be made. In some 5-minute window, the meal's made. Come check in on it. What if you just came and what if you on the phone just come in, I'll look and see if the food's made. It's your wife's job to come notify you that the food is made? No. Hang out for a second. Just see if the food's coming in. Hey, would you bring it in the room? Oh, the food's here. That's the thing, dude.